political storm appears to be brewing in the Bihar Congress. Now, sources are telling Times Now that the Congress party's ongoing Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan has triggered serious discontent within the state unit itself, because there are some leaders who are alleging irregularities in the organizational exercise. Times Now has also learned from sources that Congress party's Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan has become the center of this controversy. As per sources, a section of Bihar Congress leaders are unhappy with the manner in which the organizational restructuring exercise is being conducted. Sources are also saying that there are allegations of corruption that have been leveled against Bihar Congress in charge, Krishna Alavaru, and also Pradesh Congress Committee President Rajesh Ram. So the leaders raising objections are now claiming that organizational posts are being linked to financial strength and also membership mobilization. Nyamika is with us. Nyamika, we were talking about infighting in Punjab Congress, and now we're hearing there is discontent in Bihar Congress at a time when Rahul Gandhi is not still back to the country. Break down the details of what's happening in the Bihar Congress.
Well, as per the latest information, Rahul Gandhi has just landed here in the national capital, but we have seen that how there is a dissent which is brewing within the Bihar Congress state unit. Earlier also we have seen that how there were several allegations which were being leveled against the state in charge Krishna Alavaru and the PCC president Mr. Rajesh Ram, where the people within the Bihar Congress state unit, it was being alleged that they both have sold the tickets during the assembly elections. But now the latest is coming in when the Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan is currently going on in Bihar Congress, where a lot of leaders are raising an objection over this entire exercise being conducted in a manner in which there is no such criteria which is being fixed for selecting the people who are going to be given the post within the PCC. In fact, the criteria which is being decided by the Congress party this time is that if a person is going to enroll 3,000 people into this entire exercise, then he will be given the post of the vice president at the PCC level. If someone is going to enroll 2,000 people, then the post of general secretary is going to be given. So there are several leaders who are raising an objection that this is not going to be decided on the basis of the experience which they have within the Congress party or the kind of work which they have done for the party at the grassroots level, but this is nothing but just the money power through which any person can get a position within the state unit, and that is the only reason why this enrollment form is going to cost for 50 rupees this time. And some of the leaders are also raising this objection that earlier it used to cost just ₹5. So clearly this is a kind of a tactics on the part of the state leaders to get some money and giving the positions to the people, random people who haven't actually worked within the Congress party. But if they are going to pay at least 1 to 1.5 lakh rupees to this entire exercise, then they will surely be going to be get some of the position, whether it is about the general secretary or the vice president.
Okay.
Within
So
the
Nyamika,
PCC
while you're telling us about how the enrollment of 3,000 members could qualify, could qualify a worker for consideration as a Pradesh Congress Committee vice president. The target is 2,000 members for the post of general secretary, 1,000 for the post of secretary, 200 for district level office bearer positions. Now sources are also telling you that this membership fee, like you've been mentioning, has been now increased to 50 rupees per enrollment, and leaders are now questioning the manner in which the drive is being implemented. But the bigger story that you're breaking for us is that leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, is back amid the internal dissent that is brewing, one in Punjab Congress, the revolt that has been happening in Bihar Congress as well. So what's going to be on Rahul Gandhi's agenda? First up, there are also questions being raised about priorities of the Gandhi family when it comes to Wayanad. So what is Rahul Gandhi's agenda going to be right now that he's back?
Well, it seems like there is a lot to do by the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, because it clearly can be seen that everything is not well within the Congress, whether it is about Punjab or even in the state of Bihar. There are a lot of complaints which are coming in to the party high command, right? We have also mentioned that what actually has happened in the Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan of the Bihar Congress. In fact, many of the leaders have also informed the party high command, including the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's office as well as Rahul Gandhi's office, Congress regarding this entire matter? Because in the last week as well, there was a meeting which had taken place within the Bihar Congress headquarters there in Patna, in which a heated argument had also taken place between two of the senior leaders. One is the PCC president and another is a former CLP leader, where these kind of allegations of corruption was also being leveled against Krishna Alavaru as well as Rajesh Ram.
So one, there are corruption allegations. Two, there are rumblings. There are questions being raised on the way. The membership drive in itself is being organized. And I want you to stay with us, because it's not just about the state of Punjab. It's not just about the state of Bihar. There is also an ally trouble that is now playing out, and this time it's in the state of Uttar Pradesh. What's happening there? Let's shift our focus to that piece of breaking news that's now coming in, because India allies are at war ahead of Uttar Pradesh elections. We are getting to know there's a shocking statement that has been made by Congress MP Imran Masood. He's making allegations against the Samajwadi Party. Imran Masood says that Samajwadi Party cannot tolerate a Muslim leader who speaks out. So right now he's reacting to the comment made by SP leader Udayveer Singh. Congress's Imran Masood says that it is the Samajwadi Party itself that has been clamoring for an alliance, and it was precisely because of the alliance that they managed to secure 37 seats in 2024. Otherwise, in 2022, they could not even cross the 120-seat mark. So the Samajwadi Party right now, as per Imran Masood, he is taking aim at the Samajwadi Party, and these are allies we're talking about. These are parties that are going to fight the elections together, and there are leaders within who are upset with each other. Constantly there have been remarks from the Samajwadi Party that have been made against Imran Masood. Now Imran Masood on his part says that Samajwadi Party cannot tolerate any Muslim leader who has a point of view or a leader who speaks their mind.
चैनल को इंटरव्यू देते हुए कहा कि कांग्रेस के जो इमरान मसूद हैं, सांसद हैं, वो इतने बड़े नेता नहीं हैं जितनी बड़ी बड़ी बात करते हैं। मीडिया में रहने का उनको एक भूत सवार है। इस तरह के उनके बयान आए हैं, क्या कहेंगे? सर्वप्रथम तो जो फिलहाल गठबंधन को लेकर चीजें चल रही हैं और उनकी तरफ से लगातार बयानबाजी की जा रही है, उसको लेकर आप क्या प्रतिक्रिया दें?
देखिए, मेरा नहीं समझ में आता कि मैं उनसे कब कह रहा हूं कि आप हमें सपोर्ट करो या हमें टिकट दो। मैं अपनी पार्टी में हूं, हर बार वही गठबंधन कर रहे हैं। हमारा अपनी आइडेंटिटी है, हमारी अपनी पहचान है, हम कांग्रेस हैं, और कांग्रेस के दम पर ही आप 37 सीट लेकर के आए। कांग्रेस के दम पर ही 37 सीट आई हैं। अगर 37 सीट आई हैं उत्तर प्रदेश में, तो ये 2024 के अंदर आई हैं, वरना 2022 के अंदर आप 120 भी नहीं पार कर पाए थे। तो ये आप मत गलत फहमी में रहिए कि आपकी वजह से सब कुछ है। देश के अंदर एक माहौल है, और वो माहौल राहुल गांधी के नेतृत्व में है। और समाजवादी पार्टी के साथ दिक्कत यह है कि समाजवादी पार्टी को नंबर 1 तो मुसलमान बर्दाश्त नहीं होता। लीडर बोलता वो मुसलमान बर्दाश्त नहीं। आजम खां का इलाज कराने में कौन कौन लोग शामिल हैं ये सबको पता है। आजम साहब बोलते थे, अभी मेरे पीछे लगे हुए हैं। तो आपको बोलता हुआ मुसलमान बर्दाश्त नहीं होता, और वो मुसलमान अब कांग्रेस में है। एक तो करेला ऊपर से नीम चढ़ा, आपको बर्दाश्त नहीं होता, और दूसरा मैं कांग्रेस के अंदर कोई मुस्लिम लीडरशिप, मैं तो कांग्रेस से मांग रहा हूं। मुझे बात जो करनी है मुझे कांग्रेस से करनी है। मैं तो कभी गठबंधन मैं तो 25 में कह दिया था कि हमें बैसाखी छोड़नी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि पिटता अब्दुल है। आपको तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आप बताओ।
आईपी सिंह ऑफ द समाजवादी पार्टी। आईपी सिंह जी, आपने सुना होगा इमरान मसूद क्या कह रहे हैं। उनका ये कहना है कि मैंने तो पहले ही कह दिया था कि हमें आप समाजवादी पार्टी अलायंस करती है, मैंने तो पहले कह दिया था हमें बैसाखी छोड़नी चाहिए, और समाजवादी पार्टी जो है वो कांग्रेस की वजह से है, ये उनका कहना है। क्योंकि उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि जो 37 सीट समाजवादी पार्टी को मिली वो कांग्रेस की वजह से मिली। क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मध्य प्रदेश में क्यों नहीं मिल गई, छत्तीसगढ़ में क्यों नहीं मिल गई, देश के अन्य कोनों में क्यों नहीं मिल गई? देखिए, सवाल इस समय सबसे बड़ा ये है कि जब देश में सड़कों पर संघर्ष की जरूरत है, तब नेता प्रतिपक्ष जो राहुल गांधी जी हैं, वह वर्ल्ड कप, फुटबॉल का वर्ल्ड कप देखने गए हुए। पिछले 2 हफ्तों से सार्वजनिक जीवन से नेता प्रतिपक्ष गायब हैं। तो आखिर जो उनकी हरकतें हैं कि तो उस पर कांग्रेस को सफाई देनी चाहिए। और इमरान मसूद जैसे लोग हर चुनाव से पहले लगाए जाते हैं। 2002 में 2022 में प्रियंका वाड्रा आई उत्तर प्रदेश में, लड़की हूं, लड़ सकती हूं, 1 सीट मिली, 1.5% वोट मिला। 38 साल हो गए कांग्रेस को उत्तर प्रदेश से बाहर गए हुए, और अगले 138 साल और लगेंगे, अस्तित्व खत्म हो जाएगा कांग्रेस का, कांग्रेस वापसी नहीं कर पाएगी। इमरान मसूद कभी कूद के समाजवादी पार्टी, कभी यहाँ कभी वहां, पीछे कौन लोग लगे हैं, क्या ये कांग्रेस के राष्ट्रीय
आईपी
अध्यक्ष
सिंह
को
जी,
ये सब
आपने तो
समझ में
कांग्रेस
नहीं
के
आता?
अस्तित्व की बात कर दी, कांग्रेस के फ्यूचर की बात कर दी, पर उत्तर प्रदेश की बात करते हैं तो क्या अलायंस इंटैक्ट है? अलायंस में ही लड़ेंगे? क्योंकि ऐसा लग रहा है
देखिए,
कि पार्टी
ये
लीडर,
फैसला
समाजवादी पार्टी और कांग्रेस के नेता खुद एक दूसरे से बहुत ज्यादा नाखुश है।
देखिए, समाजवादी पार्टी 403 सीटों पर मुकम्मल तैयारी कर रही है। समाजवादी पार्टी का काडर है, समाजवादी पार्टी देश की सबसे मजबूत पार्टी है। समाजवादी पार्टी देश में विपक्ष की मजबूत पार्टी के रूप में पूरे देश में उभर
तो
रही है।
कांग्रेस के साथ दोस्ती बरकरार है, कांग्रेस के साथ अलायंस इलेक्शन
2012
में
की तरह हम सरकार बनाने जा रहे हैं। हमें नहीं लगता ये तो फैसला राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर माननीय राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी को और
पर आपको
हमारे
क्या
वरिष्ठ
लगता है?
नेताओं,
आपने तो नेता प्रतिपक्ष पे ही सवाल उठा दिया, कांग्रेस पार्टी के जो सबसे वरिष्ठ नेता है
भाई,
उनके
आप
इंटेंट
देखिए
पे
ना
आपने सवाल
कि
उठा
पहले
लिया
नेता
है।
प्रतिपक्ष तो हमें कहाँ है? आप बताइए, आप लापता हो जाते हैं बार बार।
हमारे सोर्सेस कह रहे हैं कि वो आज वापस आ चुके हैं। आईपी सिंह जी, हमारे सोर्सेस बता रहे हैं कि वो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले वो दिल्ली पहुंच चुके हैं।
बताइए ना कितने दिन बाद? 28 दिन बाद लौटे होंगे, 22 दिन, 4 दिन पहले मैंने लिखा था।
पर उनके साथ तो आपके तो वो अलायंस पार्टनर है। अगर अलायंस पार्टनर्स में ही इतनी खटपट चलती रहेगी,
हमारे भगवान थोड़े ने वो, हमारे भगवान नहीं है, 4 दल और हैं, उनके साथ हैं वो।
तो अगर समाजवादी पार्टी मजबूत है, अगर समाजवादी पार्टी अकेले ही अपने दम पे चुनाव बहुत अच्छे से लड़ सकती है, तो कांग्रेस के साथ अलायंस की जरूरत है आपको?
नहीं, सवाल ये है ना, कांग्रेस बहुत, ये बगल का मध्य प्रदेश था, क्यों नहीं वहां से 15 सीटें कांग्रेस जीत गई? क्यों नहीं उत्तराखंड में कांग्रेस जीत गई? क्यों नहीं गुजरात में कांग्रेस जीत गई? क्यों नहीं दिल्ली में जीत गई? क्यों नहीं राजस्थान में जीत गई?
आईपी सिंह जी, कांग्रेस की तरफ से भी यही बयान आ रहा है। इमरान मसूद जी का भी ये कहना है कि मैंने तो बहुत दिन से कह दिया समाजवादी पार्टी वाले ही अलायंस करते हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमसे जुड़ने के लिए। सो यू बीन लिसनिंग टू द कमेंट्स कमिंग इन, 1 फ्रॉम द कांग्रेस पार्टी, नंबर 2 फ्रॉम द समाजवादी पार्टी, एंड फॉर नाउ it seems like the top leadership is saying we are together, we are very much in alliance and we will fight together. But internally, the comments coming in from their own leaders, that is revealing a completely different picture. Anila Singh of the BJP is also with us. Ms. Singh, good morning. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. I'm sure you heard what Mr. Imran Masood said, followed by what Mr. IP Singh said. So it seems like allies there are at war. Is that going to be advantage for the BJP in Uttar Pradesh?
My Ram to all. And we very well know that what type of alliance this is. This is vote bhakti jhoota alliance. This is the reality of these political parties. They do the politics on appeasement. That is why they are halal Hindus. And if we talk about Bharatiya Janata Party or the NDA family, we are here to work. We are dedicated workers for the people of Uttar Pradesh. And that is the source of our energy to win elections. And we are going to win elections one more time. And one more time, government will be formed under the leadership of Yogi Adityanath ji. Because people of Uttar Pradesh wants that. So right now we heard Imran Masood, we heard Samajwadi Party, and we know that what is going on. Like when we were kids, we used to play a game. Chidiya ud, chidiya ud, chidiya ud. This is what is happening in this alliance. Ek ek karke सब जो हैं उड़ गए।
All right.
So we do not have to do anything. They themselves are getting diminished.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Anila Singh, for joining us on this broadcast. So, allies at war in the state of Uttar Pradesh, Samajwadi Party versus Congress, their own leaders speaking out against each other, both of them saying we are strong enough, we don't need to fight these elections together. With that, time for us to take a short break. Stay with Times Now. We'll be back with more news and updates.